Dear students, in this lecture video, we studied about the methods of determination of depreciation. In the previous lecture video, we studied about the what is the definition of interest and depreciation, and the depreciation depends upon what parameters. In this lecture video, how to we determine the depreciation by using three different methods. First, we studied about the introduction to methods of determination of depreciation. The depreciation is the most important factor in the fixed cost. The depreciation represents the reduction in the value of the equipment and other property of the power plant every year due to the continuous wear and tear. The depreciation can be reduced by proper maintenance of the equipment and the buildings. To account for the depreciation, a certain fixed amount is set aside every year so that by the time the lifespan of the power plant is over. So therefore the total amount accumulated equal to the replacement cost. Now we studied about the different methods, that is three methods which are used to determine the annual depreciation charges of the power plant. The first method is a straight line method, the second one is diminishing value method or declining balance method, the third one is the sinking fund method. First we studied about the straight line method. The straight line method, in this method we have to assuming, that means the certain depreciation occurs according to the straight line law. This is the assumption of a straight line method. In the straight line method, the constant depreciation charge is made every year on the basis of the total depreciation and the useful life of the equipment. That means the annual depreciation charge is calculated by using the formula, that is the initial cost minus salvage value divided by number of years of the useful life. The initial cost represented by letter capital P, the salvage value is represented by the letter capital S, the number of years of the useful life which is represented by small letter N. By using this formula, we have to calculate the annual depreciation charge for every year. This method, that is the straight line method, is very popular because of its simplicity, and then it does not take into the account of the amount of the interest and by the amount set aside yearly. This is the advantage. That's why this is the most popular method which is used to calculate the depreciation. What is the meaning of salvage value? The estimated resale value of an asset at the end of its useful life only is called as the salvage value. This is the first method. Then second method is the dimensioning value method or declining balance method. Okay, so in this method, the provision is made for setting each year a fixed rate. First we applied it to the original cost, then we can calculate the diminishing value, that is this type of the rate depending upon the usual life of the power plant. This method result in distribution of the total expenses on the power plant over its total useful life, because in this type of the method the depreciation charges are heavy in early years when the maintenance charges are low, and the depreciation charges are low, that means in late years when the maintenance charges are heavy. Okay, like that. Okay, this is the result. This method result in the distribution of the total expenses of the power plant. What are the serious drawback of this method is a heavy burden towards depreciation charges is imposed in early years when the power plant is to develop and build up its income. Let the capital cost of the power plant be, which is denoted by the letter capital P, the salvage value after the useful life of the equipment of N years be capital S. Now you see, first we calculate the value of the power plant after 1 year. What is the formula? That is P equal to P into 1 minus S only. Okay. Then the value of the plant after 2 years. So therefore P into 1 minus X into 1 minus X, that is equal to P into 1 minus X the whole squared. The next the value of the power plant after n years, that is denoted by capital S, that is equal to P into 1 minus X the power n. Otherwise, the 1 minus x equal to s divided by p, the power is 1 by n. Otherwise, the x equal to 1 minus s divided by p, the power is 1 divided by n. We know the abbreviation of capital P and then s and then n. Okay, by using this formula, we can calculate the value of the power plant after 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, up to n number of years. First, the deposit to be made by the first year of the completion of the power plant. How to calculate it means the x, the power p equal to p into 1 minus s divided by p into p power 1 by n. Okay, by using this formula, we can calculate the deposit to be made by the first year of the completion of the power plant. Then how to calculate the deposit to be made by first year of completion of the power plant? So even this formula S into 1 minus S into P, that is equal to S divided by P the power 1 by N into P into 1 minus S divided by P the whole power 1 divided by N only. Then the third method is nothing but sinking fund method. The sinking fund method is nothing but a technique which is used for depreciating an asset in bookkeeping the records while the generating money to purchase a replacement for the asset when it reaches the end of its useful life. Okay, the sinking fund method, you have to compare it with the straight line method. The sinking fund method requires smaller annual amounts, which is highlighted in the PPT. If the annual deposit be, that means is a small letter q means, then it will earn the interest is nothing but the formula small r into q. R is the rate of interest, small q is the annual deposit. So therefore the interest rq into in 1 year only. So here I am referring r is equal to what? Rate of interest per annum expressed as a fraction only. By using this formula, we can calculate the how much the interest in 1 year. If we know the value of annual deposit and rate of interest per annum. You see the formula q plus rq, that is equal to q into 1 by r. This is nothing but at the end of 1 year only. Okay, this value is multiplied by the ratio 1 by r for every year. For example, this is the first year formula. Okay, suppose second year, that means at the end of the 2 year, how to calculate the depreciation? That means by using sinking method q into 1 plus r the power whole square, because first year the formula is q into 1 by r. What I am telling, we have to calculate the depreciation for every year. That means by using sinking method, we have to multiply it by 1 plus r. So therefore q into 1 plus r multiplied by 1 plus r, that is equal to q into 1 plus r the whole square. Similarly, that means we can calculate at the end of the 3 years q into 1 plus r the power 3. At the end of the n years q plus, that is this is the n years, that is q into 1 plus r the whole power n only. So therefore the amount of q deposited at the end of the first year is in n minus 1 year, that is equal to q into 1 plus r the power n minus 1 only. Because the amount of Q deposited at the end of the first year in n minus 1 year. So therefore the formula, instead of Q into 1 plus R, you can write Q into 1 plus R the power n minus 1. Similarly, the second year Q into 1 plus R the power n minus 2. Similarly, that means we can calculate the other years, that means Q into 1 plus R into n minus 3. Like that every year we have to calculate it. Now we calculate the amount of Q, that means deposited at the n minus 1 year, that is you can suppose Q into 1 plus R. So after n years, what is the formula? Q into 1 plus R the power n minus 1 plus 1 plus R into power n minus 2 plus 1 plus R into n minus 3 and goes on increasing. Finally that means 1 plus R only. Okay, but the above terms are in the geometrical expression only. So therefore the total sum is equal to Q into 1 plus R the power n minus 1 divided by small r only. But where the Q is nothing but the cost of replacement, which is equal to P minus S. P is the initial cost. Capital P is the initial cost. The capital S is nothing but the salvage value. So the small r is nothing but the rate of interest per annum. So therefore the annual deposit Q is equal to the Q into the QR divided by 1 plus R into n minus 1. By using this formula we can calculate the annual deposit. By using this formula you can calculating total sum. Okay, dear students, I hope in this lecture video you understood the what are the methods. There means 3 methods. What are the 3 methods? Straight line method, diminishing method or declining method. Third one is the sinking fund method. These 3 methods is used to determine the depreciation charges, that is in annual depreciation charges only. Thank you student for watching this video.